Howdy, folks. Welcome to Mental Health Monday. Been a bit, but yeah, it's kind of what we're going to talk about today. So, yeah, with getting try into the summer, trying to get the girls ready for school, a bunch of other things going on. I totally lost it. I mean, I fell off track on how I was eating, on my physical activity, on my daily tasks. Yeah, I completely derailed and was a train wreck. So it happens. Um, I'm still working on the aspect of not beating myself up over the fact that I hit bumps. Sometimes bumps bad enough to derail me, but I'm very hard on myself sometimes, and it's not a good thing to do for your mental health. I mean, things happen, okay, and um, one of the things that you need to do is look at what happened so that maybe we can avoid this in the future. But that analysis should not be in a negative sense of beating yourself up, blaming yourself, um, and having that just drag you down because you're digging the rut. You went off track and you went into a rut and being negative about your analysis of how you ended up here. What you're doing in a sense is digging that rut deeper. Okay, and that is not going to help you or anybody else. All right, so analyzing what went wrong and how you ended up coming off track and doing that kind of thing, it's a good thing to do. Making it an emotional self-blaming kind of thing, not good. Sitting there and focusing in on blaming other people and blaming situations, this isn't about blame. It's about recognizing what happened so that you can identify the patterns. So that way, when you see that pattern starting up again, you can be like, oh, I know where this goes. It's not where I want to be. So let's change course. So, one of my big things that I deal with in my mental health is I battle depression. Okay. There are days when I will sit around and wish that I didn't exist anymore. Um, because I don't see the value in myself. The I don't see a reason to go on because I'm messed up. I'm not perfect. I'm screwing this up. I came off track. I just totally jacked up. But again, this is a mental thing that I am still working on getting through. I have positive people around me, and a lot of times, my youngest, she and I are so much alike. Sometimes we collide, and it's like an explosion. But there are times when I guess she just realizes when I'm having a really really bad part because she'll just come up and she'll give me a hug and just tell me that she loves me. And this reminds me of why I don't quit. This reminds me of why I keep going even when I don't feel like it's worth it. So when I get knocked off track, it's very easy for me to spiral and for the situation to just get much, much worse. And that doesn't help anything. But, you know, all right, I've fallen. It's time to pick myself up, dust myself off, and get back on track. I let a lot of these lives go to the wayside because I didn't know why I was doing it. I didn't see a value in it. I wasn't sure if anyone of y'all were getting a value from it. And then I realized that a big part of the value of it was giving me a chance to bring what is rattling around in here out and, being a kind of a cognitive therapy for myself. And in doing this in an open environment with y'all, it's also um, showing that It's okay to struggle. It's okay. You know, you're not alone. You're not the only person that feels this way. So that's why I'm back. You know, I'm done laying on the ground. I'm getting up out of the mud. I'm brushing myself off. And it's time to get back on track. And the first thing I need to do to get back on track is just to do it. So that's where we are today. I'm here to say that I'm getting back on track, and we'll be here tomorrow. Um, Now, for those of you who are like me and struggle with um, mental health issues, if you are feeling depressed, if you are feeling like you want to hurt yourself, if you're feeling like you just can't go on, call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. All right. Now, they have a new 3-digit number that started up a couple of months ago. All you have to do is dial 988. It'll connect you straight with the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. This is like 911. It doesn't require a charge or putting quarters in the payphone or anything like that. Dial 988 and they will connect you with people that will help. And I want you to know that you may not feel like it right now, but there are people who are going to miss you when you're gone. There are people to who you matter more than you realize. So if you're feeling like you can't deal with it, reach out to someone. And if you don't have anybody to reach out to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. Dial 988 and get the help that you need. So if you're catching this on Facebook, please, follow me. If you're catching this on LinkedIn, today's the first day that I'm on LinkedIn Live. So please follow me, and that'll get you your notifications when I'm coming in live. For those of you who are new to what I'm doing here, Mondays, I try to talk about mental health. Tuesdays, I like to give tips for lighting, video, and photography. Wednesdays, I talk about different aspects of wellness. And then Thursdays is Thursday's Thoughts. And that is kind of a little bit of a glimpse into this heathen mind of mine. I talk about a lot of different things, but it's to give you an aspect and an understanding of where I'm coming from and how I see certain things. So that is the schedule. And then on Fridays at 4 p.m. Central on Facebook, my wife and I do Hummus Foodie Fridays, where we make a recipe, usually something we haven't tried. And then we talk about what's been going on and share our lives and kind of discuss life, the universe, and everything with it. So, 42. Anyway, if you want to know more, just follow me here on the platform that you're on. You can also go to solo.to/KW and that will bring you up with a list of all the videos that I've done, the archives and that kind of stuff, and also give you a way to reach out to me if you need to. So until next time, folks, peace, love, and photography. And remember, everything can make a beautiful image, including you. Have a great afternoon, and I will see you tomorrow.